Hi, hello, welcome to Learn with Tron. Today we are going to learn how to solve this kind of train problems in less than 5 seconds of time using the formula S1 by S2 is equals to square root of T2 by T1. Like always, before solving the problems, let us learn the concept first. Let's see what they have given here. Two trains A and B starts from station X and Y towards Y and X respectively with speeds S1 and S2. Let me draw. Here what they have given, there is a station X, there is a station Y, and there is a train A which is traveling towards station Y, and there is a train B which is traveling towards X. And they are also given speed of train A is S1 and the speed of train B is S2. After passing each other, see, if two trains are traveling towards each other, means they have to cross at some other point, right? Let the crossing point, means this is the crossing point. This is the crossing point. Let it be some Z. What they have given? They take T1 minutes, T2 minutes to reach Y and X respectively. See, I'll explain that. Train A traveling towards station Y, right? Means after the crossing point also, it continues to travel in this direction. So, this distance from crossing point Z to the station Y, this distance traveled by train A in T1 minutes. Similarly, see train B traveling towards station X, right? Means after the crossing point also it continues to travel in this direction. So this distance from station X to the crossing point Z, this distance traveled by train B in T2 minutes. See now, they are asked to find a certain number of questions. Before that, see, uh, both train A and train B started from station X and station Y at the same time. At the same time. So, the time taken by train A to the crossing point and the time taken by train B to the crossing point both are same. So, let it be small t. Small t is time taken by both trains A and B to the crossing point. So, time taken by train A to the crossing point Z is also t, and the time taken by train B to the crossing point is also time t. We all know that the standard formula speed is equals to distance by time, and we express distance in the form of speed into time, right? Here also we will do the same one. Let me make another same diagram. Station X, station Y. This is the crossing point Z, and train A traveling towards train B and train B traveling towards train A. See now, time t means train A took the time t time to travel to the crossing point. So this distance from X to the Z, this distance traveled by A in the form of, we have to express in speed and time. Speed of train is S1, right? So speed into time. Similar way, this from now, this crossing point to the station Y, this distance traveled by B, right? B in the time of T time. So this distance can be expressed in S2 into t, because speed of the train B is S2. In the similar way, now see this distance x to z, this distance x to z distance traveled by train B given t2 time. They are given t2 time. So speed of the train is s2, time taken by is s2, t2. Similar way, this distance traveled by train A given in t1 time. So distance can be expressed in speed of train 1 and time taken by train 1. See now, their distances A to Z, this S1T and S2T2 both are equal because both are distances from X to Z. Similarly, S2T and S1T1 both the distances are equal because crossing point to the Y. So if we equate the distances, let's see what we get. S1T is equals to S2T2. If we take T as a subject, S2T2 by S1. Similarly, if we equate the other two distances, S2T is equals to S1T1, where T is equals to S1T1 by S2. Both the times are equal. So if we equate both the times, we get S2T2 by S1 is equals to S1T1 by S2. If we cross multiply, S2 square T2 is equals to S1 square T1. So S1 square by S2 square is equals to T2 by T1. So what we got here, S1 by S2 is equals to square root of T2 by T1. This is the formula I said in the starting of the video. So what the questions here they asked, relationship between S1, T2, T1 and T2. This is the relation we got. Speed of the train 1, speed of the train 2, time taken by the train 2, time taken by the train 1 from the crossing points. And the next question is, after how much time from starting point the trains will cross each other? They simply asked small t. So if you take any of the equation, either equation 1 or 2, you'll get the same answer. So t is equals to, I took equation 2, s1 t1 by s2. T, what do we got? S1 by s2 square root of t2 by t1 t1. So what do we got? Small t is equals to square root of t1 t2. So the time taken, how much time from the starting journey is square root of t1 and t2, and also as distance from station x and station y. You can take any distances here because any distance is same. So if you take s1t and s2t, distance is equals to s1t plus s2t, which is nothing but s1 plus s2t, or you can take downwards, or distance is equals to s2 t2 is equals to s1 t1. So I hope you understood the derivation of the formula. Now let us solve problem. Let's see what they have given here. Two trains C and D starts moving from station R and S respectively towards each other. Let me draw two stations here. Here there is a station R and there is a station S, and there is a train C which is traveling towards station S, and there is a train D which is traveling towards station R. Train takes 4 hours 16 minutes, 3 hours 45 minutes to reach S and R respectively. See here, let this be the crossing point after they meet each other. Let it be P. So what they have given here is train C took 4 hours 16 minutes to travel from the crossing point to the station S. Before in the derivation, we took this as T2, sorry, T1. Similarly, if the speed up and 3 hours 45 minutes, similarly 3 hours 45 minutes, this is taken by train D from the crossing point to the station R. This we represented as T2. See now they have also given speed of the train as 60 kilometers. So S1 as 60 kilometers. We need to find S2. If we apply the formula S1 by S2 is equals to square root of T2 by T1. How much you got S1? S2 square root of T2 3 hours 45 minutes. See here, let us convert total time 3 hours 45 minutes into minutes. 3 hours means 180 minutes plus 45, which is equals to 225 minutes. So 225 minutes, and T1 4 hours 16 minutes. 4 hours means 240 minutes plus 16 minutes, which is 256 minutes. This is 256. You'll do in the examination this in your mind. So 60 by S2 is equals to square root of 225 is 15, square root of 250 is 16. So 15 fours, S2 is equals to 64 kilometer per hour. I hope you understood the derivation. Please do like this. Please do like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching. See you soon.